What's up, guys? So let's get right into it. One thing that I must admit that I really loved about this class, and a topic that I favored the most, it had to be about algorithms. Now, algorithms to me is like the most important thing in the cyberspace world. You need to post things at accurate times, and like what I mean by this is that, to use an analogy, I'm gonna say, imagine a tree falls in the forest and nobody's there to witness it or hear it. You know? Did it really make an impact? What I'm trying to say is that things must be added online at precise moments in order to engage your audience. Like, for instance, the greatest time to post something will be in the morning because people are heading towards work. You know? That's the time when they're on their bus, looking down, you know, trying to see what's going on my timeline. And the perfect example is myself. I like to release music. I like to release other things that I creatively express, right? So I make sure that I release them at ideal moments so I can engage with my audience and I could grasp their attention, because it will be fruitless for me to even add something at 4 a.m. on YouTube, because who's online at 4 a.m. on YouTube? Maybe there are some people, you know, because we have night owls all around the world, but the odds of somebody discovering my video is slim. It is of the utmost importance and super imperative to drop these videos or any kind of content, anything, at ideal moments of time, because if you do, you get greater feedback. To put it simply, an algorithm is like an overseer of sorts that just surveys what is being posted first ahead of everybody else. You know what I mean? To better describe it, if an audience prefers to see hip-hop, let's say, hip-hop is what will appear in their feed. If they like dance, then they'll see dance videos. If they like video games, they'll see video games. Algorithms determine what is presented before you online. According to dictionary.com, an algorithm is a process or set of rules to be followed in calculations or other problem-solving operations, especially by a computer. If you are the viewer, it determines what you see. If you are the one sharing the content, it determines who will see it. There are essential ways that computers process data. What is your target audience? What time are they awake? What time do they sleep? What time do they go to work? These are all important things to keep in mind when trying to do something online. If you want your presence to be felt, if you want people to recognize you, it's like I said in the beginning, it is totally imperative to make sure that you do it strategically at strategic time intervals, because if you don't, you'll be producing projects in vain because nobody will see it. So to conclude, in order to really grasp this, you have to understand how to use the algorithms in your favor and not to use it against you. Videos must be posted at ideal times. It's worked for me. Depending on when I release things, I get more views. I constantly experiment with this to see if it's true or not, and with so much trial and error, I've come to the conclusion that it's imperative to truly understand this. And like I said before, I just want to let you know, if your endeavors lead you towards the web, it's important to know this stuff. And I wish you well on your journey. Peace.